Hi, so today I will be drawing Taylor Swift. So I'm drawing the grid lines because I'm going to be using the grid method, as I'm really bad at drawing people if I don't, and it'll also make it just easier to draw more realistically and more accurately. So this is the reference picture I will be using, and I'm starting off by drawing the outside outline. So now I'm starting off drawing the eyes and the nose. So I'm like dividing the squares further into smaller squares so that it's easier for me to know exactly where to put the lines for the eyes. Now I'm doing the same thing for the mouth. I made some adjustments to the mouth off camera because I thought it looked a little bit creepy, but now I'm starting to erase the background lines and fix up some other details and mistakes. So after all that's done, it is time for shading. I started off doing the eyes because they're the hardest part, in my opinion. So in case I made any mistakes, I didn't want to have to go too far and restart the entire thing. Sorry for the bits of my hair popping in and out of the frame. I tried to cut it out, but for some spots it's just not possible without missing any key details. And that's also the reason why you might see some random cuts here and there. So once I was done with the eyes, I started shading the nose. So now I'm starting to shade the lips. I still felt like the lips looked a little bit off, like something was weird about them. but hopefully the shading made them like look a little bit less creepy or something. Just trust in the process. I'm adding some light bit of dimension to the face. So Taylor is my favorite singer. That's why you probably hear a lot of her songs in the background of my shorts. She's like such a hardworking woman and like a great inspiration. I only discovered her last year. Like I knew her like hit songs and all, but like I only became like a fan or like a Swiftie last year. My favorite album is probably Red, but my favorite song is Back to December because it's like so bittersweet and like I don't know how to explain it. It's just really good. So anyway, now I'm shading her neck. Sorry for the lighting in this part. Like, I don't know if it was like the daylight or something. It kept changing, but I didn't really notice until I started editing. So really sorry about that. It does that a couple of times during the video, so just a warning. So as you can see, I started shading the hair. So I started like making some like rough kind of lines, but later I like go over them and darken them and do all that. I'm not really sure how to draw hair. Like, I remember someone teaching me that you kind of give the illusion of the hair being there rather than like drawing each individual strand because that's like crazy. So I kind of like tried my best. But if you guys have any tips or feedback, let me know. I'm always willing to learn. So now I'm starting to shade the background. I was hoping this could give a little bit more contrast and make the hair stand out more, especially for the lighter part. But it was a little bit tricky because one side of the hair was like in shadow while the other was in light. So I kind of tried for like a medium tone. I'm not really sure how well that worked, but it didn't really look that bad in the end. Now I'm working on the straps. I couldn't really tell what those little circle designs were, so I kind of just did something random and shaded in some random places. Now I'm going with a white gel pen to kind of add the highlights, but my gel pen wasn't really working that well, so I'm not really sure if it did anything. But finally, I'm removing the tape. Looks like I was struggling a little bit to get the last piece off, but anyway, here is the finished artwork. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Bye!